What's up, everybody? Greetings and salutations to all and everyone. I hope everyone is having a blessed, lovely day. I'm out for a walk today. Just to let you know, those of you that cannot get a hold of me, Wi-Fi is off at my house, so you just can't get a hold of me. I'm gonna get to a Wi-Fi hotspot so I can upload this video. So hey, it is what it is. But what I want to speak to you today about is about you lovely, wonderful ladies. Yes, you women. Now, you're probably wondering why is a guy up here talking about, us women? He don't know us. And for a fact, yeah, you kind of got me there. Because, like I've said 1,000,001 times, LA ain't gonna have no baby. Period. Ain't gonna happen. You women have that. I'm not gonna go through birth. There's not a snowball chance in hell. Period. I don't care if you gave me all the money in the world. Answer's no. But anyway, what I wanted to speak to you about is about trials and tribulations that women go through. And the reason why I'm speaking about this, because it has been in my dynamic, pretty much any woman I've ever dated, been friends with, any kind of lack of sense, has all been abused, sexually, mentally, psychologically, spiritually, and all manners of ways. And I've been contemplating this for the last couple of days. And it was like, why does this just keep reoccurring over and over in my life? Why? It doesn't make any sense. And then I started feeling that, like me talking about, abused children and sexually abused children, I feel this is something that is meant for me. I'm guided to talk about this. So what I want to talk to you today about, not so much the abuse that has happened to you ladies, because you really don't want those memories dredging up right now. Because this is not what this video is about. This video is about, I guess in a way, empowering you ladies. Because, once again, when you go through a situation like that in any kind of way, shape or form, you usually fall in the guise of, this person really loves me, oh, he's doing it for my good, oh, I'm only helping him out, or whatever it may be, and you feel like you're in the fucking forest with few clear patches. So, and I can say this from experience, not being a woman, but I've felt like that same feeling myself numerous times. But I just want to empower you and let you know that whatever situation you've been in, whether it was sexually, do not blame your fucking self. You're not responsible for the motherfucker. Unless it was one of those situations where you did just do it. But, for the genuine women that have had these events happen to them, don't stop blaming yourself because you're not that piece of shit. Yes, that's judgment out of me wholeheartedly, but, it's something I feel passionate about. And, if anyone that watches this video or is listening to this video right now, I really don't give a fuck. Plain and simple. That is my opinion, and I'm allowed to it. You are not the reason why whoever did this to you. Stop blaming yourself. And if you haven't killed yourself, haven't fell into a deep depression of drugs, and even if you have, know this: if you're still alive, you're still above ground, you're powerful. You have courage and strength that you're not even aware of, that you can tap into. To those women that have been abused mentally, psychologically, spiritually, same token. But even more so, you're just as powerful and courageous, even more so, a million times over, because physical abuse heals. It's the mental part, the spiritual part, the psychological part that takes a very long time, and sometimes you lose the battle. But when you start touching with the, especially as deep as the spiritual, ladies, women, mothers, daughters, providers, givers of life, bottom of my heart, bottom of my soul, I tell you this right now, with whatever transpired in your life that you feel broke you, made you who you are, and corrupted you. I encourage you right now at this moment to shake that off. Do not let fear conquer and overwhelm that fire that is inside all of us. Even more so you, because because the events that happened to you should have never happened to you, and none of it is your fault. Yes, you might have been somewhere you got the instinctive feeling not to go, and you went anyway. I'm not talking about that. The actions that took place should never happen, because whether it was a man, woman, teenage boy, teenage girl, those events should have never happened, because whoever that individual was should have been a stronger individual, a more in tune, in line individual with himself, a more consciously aware individual. But basically, he should have just been a fucking adult. Hell, he wasn't even that. I mean, you can't even say he was a kid, because kids don't even do that unless they've been taught. You know, ladies, I've been through a lot of tragedies in my life, and within my surroundings or dynamics that in the last couple of years are becoming aware to me. And I told myself this, and I'm going to repeat it to you, all of you, and this is not just for you lovely ladies out there. This right here is for everyone who happens to be listening. We are not responsible for the karma within our bloodlines. We are not responsible or victims of the circumstances of other people's actions. If you're holding that weight, if you're holding that burden, that deep down you feel that it is your fault that this person just fucked with you, just cast you aside and treat you like you were less than a person. And I mean, I'm talking about harsh things. I'm not talking about a breakup or anything like that. I'm talking about harsh spiritual, psychological, physical abuse. Women, it is not your fault. Now straighten that motherfucking crown back up on your head and show them motherfucking bitches exactly who the fuck you are. My walk's almost over. Thank you for listening, everyone. I'm grateful for everyone that tunes in. You guys have a blessed and local day. L.A. Gabriel's out. Continue his walk. Peace. Hello, ladies. This is me again. Something I just wanted to add, something that shouldn't really have to be said, but sometimes you just have to say it. Two things. One, I'm not using this video to entice any women whatsoever. I just understand what some of you went through because in some ways I kind of went through it myself. Not too recently in my dynamic, individuals trying to make me believe that I was a woman, and that I wanted a man, and, treated lesser than. Two, not only has I been on the receiving end of being treated that way, how like some of you have treated, except for sexually, I haven't been treated sexually that way, but in all other kind of aspects, mentally, spiritually, psychologically, emotionally. I've also been on the receiving end in doing those things as well. I can't dish someone, I can't talk about what other activities someone else is doing if I can't talk about my own. And yes, I was once that individual myself. I was very highly manipulative. I was highly persuasive. I would use, 9 times out of 10, the old woe is me, or what's the word for it? I can't really think of it right now. Or the aggressiveness tone, or the threatening tone, or whatever, or just the smooth talking, changing the subject tone. Those were things I used to do, in my manipulative ways. Spiritual way, well, back in the day I didn't really know too much spiritual stuff, so I'm not sure. It's a possibility that I could have. I'm not Xing that out because anything is possible, and I could have been doing it completely unaware of it. So, hold on a second. Sorry about that, I had to tie my jacket. But, just to let you ladies know that I'm not coming from any one of those angles or such like that. I just felt like I was guided to really address something like this because, honestly, the majority of the videos you do see about, individuals talking about women empowerment, 9 times out of 10 is mostly women. So I just wanted, you ladies to know that, some of us guys do understand, we do care, we do sympathize, and but and we do get it, and the bad part is, it's individuals that make it, that tried to break you, ruin you, demean you, humiliated you, took away your fire and your courage, and made you seem like lesser, have, damaged you. A majority of you have, bounced back, of course, and, got successful businesses, went on in your life, but, you kind of live like a lonely life. And I'm, and I don't mean lonely by the simple fact that you don't go out, you don't do anything, you don't, try to do anything. I'm talking about, because sometimes you wish, like, which all of us do, you kind of wish you had that one person there, that you could just talk to. If it was just, all the opposite sex, or the same sex, whatever your preference is, it's the opposite sex. But, real shit though. There's guys out there, we get it. There's women out there to get us guys. And the guy tip, what has happened to some of you women has happened to us in different ways. We've been through the hellstorm within relationships, bouncing around and around, trying to get a connection, and you're not getting anywhere. Being treated like a, eye candy. Wanting old ladies to take care of you. I'm not, I've always been highly independent my whole life. Even though I stay with my parents, or if I was in a relationship, I was still fiercely independent. When I noticed when I stopped being independent and started, leaning too much on them, it caused more problems than it was when I was fiercely independent. So, but just to let you know, just show a little comparison. Those have been not passing blame to all those individuals that did that to me. You know why? Because it made me stronger. It made me see what I don't want and what I do want. So I encourage you ladies to think that way. If you don't already do that, because I know a lot of you do, but you still might be harboring some of that inside a little. Even though you feel like you got rid of it, trust me, I know, because, you know, that's why I'm doing this video, because it's some shit I thought I got rid of. So, this is just, I think it's a way of us helping each other. And whoever, share this video to whoever you wish, male or female, because it's not just for, actually it is mostly about you women, but there's a little bit of stuff in here about the guys. But, you know, just to let you understand, there are individuals out there that do understand. Even though I know it's hard to let people in that close, that intimate, you don't know. Hey, I get it. I get it. You know, but at some point in time, we gotta overcome that, start letting people in. We do. Or we can continue having around people, individuals around us that is not for our best, do not have our best interest at heart. You know, and this is me kind of like turning the key for me, you know. So, ladies, men, if you're in this situation or feel like you're in this spot, turn your key. This is Gabriel with an extra message. But you guys have a blessed day. Wonderful day. And see you back here soon.